So yesterday I was having a chat in Matcha with a good friend of mine. While we were having this chat in Matcha, he asks me a really good question. And the question had me stop and reflect because it was a really good question. And here it was. How do you prevent yourself from regressing back to a state of destructive behavior? Here was my answer. In the beginning, it is extremely hard, like anything else. Starting out, once you start something, it's always going to be hard. You're going to always be faced with opposition throughout the journey, but especially in the beginning, because that's the challenge. You're overcoming something. You're trying to become something. It was going to be hard in the beginning. You have to be hyper aware of who you are and who you are trying to become. Being hyper aware of yourself just means that you have to be aware of the tendencies that you have. If you are a person who procrastinates, you have to be aware of that you're a person that procrastinates, and you have to be aware of the things that cause you to procrastinate and the behaviors you subject yourself to once you are starting to procrastinate. What do you tend to do when you procrastinate? Or what do you do when you're stressed? What do you do when you have problems arise in your life? What kind of person are you? Be aware of this person. Because once you see yourself falling back into these tendencies on your journey of consistency and your journey of growth, you're going to be able to snap yourself out of it. If I'm a person who procrastinates, when I get stressed out because of the task in front of me is too daunting. And I know that once I procrastinate, I'm going to start watching stuff on Netflix. I'm aware of this. So if I feel myself starting to want to watch stuff on Netflix because I feel like I want to procrastinate, now you have the choice right there. That's the crossroad. Should I be consistent or should I revert? That is the reason you need to be hyper aware of who you are in this present moment. Also, as you go on this journey and you're on this journey for so long, it becomes your personality. You become the person that's going to do something like waking up and going out and getting to it. That is just who you are. You are no longer the person who's going to lay in bed and procrastinate and scroll on your phone endlessly and find ways to procrastinate because you have goals that you're scared of attacking. As you become consistent over time, you will become the person who is consistent. You are that person now. That is your personality. Your personality reflects a person who is consistent, and you will not regress back into the state of being inconsistent and who you previously were. So that was my answer to that question.